All right, got all my fields flown. Let's get on back to the office, and I think it's dry enough. We can go spray some corn today, which that's great news. I've been really worried about it since I checked my corn a couple of days ago, and the cover crop has really put back out from the burn down we did, and it needs some Roundup on it. It needs some Roundup on it now. And with the forecast we got, rain tomorrow, rain Sunday, 50% chances of rain almost every day next week. If we don't get it done today, I don't know when we'll be able to get it done, and we're going to start getting some pretty serious corn damage if we don't get that cover crop killed soon. So we're going to get after that today. But all right, first thing we got to do is switch over from the twin jet tips we were using from fungicide over to our flat fan tips. All right, what we're going with today, quarter Roundup, was it 16.5 gallons, a half gallon of atrazine, so 33 gallons, and 4 ounces of Rim Q per fill up. And be careful with that Roundup, because lawyers have proven that it can cause non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Don't want you coming down with cancer.
No, 4 ounces per acre on the round tree.
Yeah. Now this is where this water truck really comes in handy with these different mix vats. See, we got a 60-gallon mix vat over there when we're using high volume chemicals like Roundup and atrazine. So the Roundup we're putting out at a quart per acre, and the atrazine at a half gallon per acre. You know, we need almost 50 gallons just of chemicals in there. So this truck, whenever we built it, I definitely wanted big mix vats for instances just like this, where you can mix all your chemicals together in one batch and then suck it into the sprayer. All right, here we are at the field. Let me get my axles spread out to the correct spacing, because we gotta follow the rows now. All right, we should be straddling 4 rows. All right, everything looking good. Chemicals coming out. The only problem is it's very hard to see where the row is. Cover crop started putting back out. What little corn I can see through it though looks really good. But it's time for this cover crop to die. All right, I have completely lost the row now. Oh, there it is, I'm still on it. Tell you what, where this is going to be more of a problem is in curved rows. Luckily, we don't have too many places with curved rows. Most of them are straight, so as long as I get lined up and can catch a glimpse of the row every now and then, can hold the steering wheel straight, it should be okay. You can see the corn pretty good right here on the in-row where we did some dirt work and the cover crop wasn't near as thick. A little pale yellow, but that's just due to it just coming up and some cool wet weather, so that should change here pretty shortly as soon as it gets a taste of that nitrogen we put down for it. Tell you one thing that's really surprised me, I can't believe how much it's dried up in 24 hours. I mean, when we got that half-inch of rain right at 24 hours ago, I thought there's no way in heck we'll be able to spray today, but the ground's holding us up good. That's the one big thing, one big benefit about cover crops. After a few years, you can really improve that soil structure, and water just doesn't stay, or the ground just doesn't stay saturated near as long. But even then, even though I know that, sometimes from time to time, I still get surprised quite a bit. So the wet spots are definitely still wet. It's still ponded up in a few places in the wet spots. Not much I can do about that except try to drive around them. But we're not tracking the field up at all or creating any ruts, which that's what I was really really worried about. I'll tell you one other thing. The one thing that I knew that I would not like about this sprayer, I confirmed today what I don't like. It rides better the way the cab is positioned, but being with the cab sitting almost on top of the front wheels, I can't see the front wheels, and trying to follow the roads is definitely a lot harder with this one than it was my old one. My old one, I mean, I'm sitting way up here, high above the crop, and I'm trying to fit my tires down a 38-inch road. And that's a pretty wide road. If I was on 30-inch roads, heck, it'd be even worse. But I can't see where that front tire is. Anyway, you know, corn's small, cover crop's still big and green. I know some corn's going to get run over, but on an application like this is where it'd really be nice to be able to see my front tires. You know, I probably wouldn't run over quite as much corn.
All right, everybody. We're out getting after it today. It's sunshine, it's muddy, but we have a lot of weed presence in our corn ground, and it is in desperate attention of some herbicide. Matt's gonna run the sprayer today. That way, if it's real hard to make out the rows right now, corn's just barely 4 or 5 inches out of the ground. So he made the call for him running the sprayer today. I'm gonna be in the truck, but we have got to get a handle on this annual ryegrass and everything that's popping up before it overtakes the corn, and we're in a predicament. So Matt left out about 25 minutes ago, headed out to the first field. I am on my way out with the water truck. He's gonna need a little bit more than one load on this first farm, so I'm gonna get down the road, see if I can get him filled up, keep him going.
Go ahead.
Hey, just pulled in up here at Cleary's right off this driveway, and the passenger tires have sunk down.
How bad is it?
If I didn't have the weight on it, I can get it out, but with the weight, it's not letting me do anything. But I haven't tried rocking on it just because I don't want to tear his yard up.
You think the loader tractor pull it out?
It may. I've got a full load on here. That way I didn't have to run back to the shop.
Tell you what, holler at Kelly, see if she can see if she's around and can bring that loader tractor and chain up. Just we can try to pull it out. If not, I mean, have you already got a full load mixed up?
Yeah, I've got you a load ready to go.
All right. Well, I don't know if I'll be far enough empty to be able to take a full load now. Just see if she can bring the loader tractor up there, and we'll go from there. Always something. Well, I sure hope that loader tractor pulls the water truck out, because one of my big tractors is hooked to the planter, and I don't want to unhook the planter to come up here and pull the tractor out. And my other tractor still haven't gotten the tire replaced on it. New tires not supposed to be in until Monday. And if the loader tractor don't pull it out, I mean, I ain't got nothing else that will pull it out. Let's keep our fingers crossed.
You know, it wouldn't be a true Friday if one time you don't mess up, and I messed up. We are on one of our farms over here on the fix camera on the Madison County line. This is the area where we used to park all the time, didn't ever have a problem. Pulled in with the truck, backed up in here just fine. No tire tracks. Knew it would be a little soft, but knew where I could pull and I couldn't pull. All this was fine until I got right here. And the only thing sitting down on the truck is right here. And I get it, I got 3,000 gallons of water on here, but I've parked here with 2,000 gallons of water on the old water truck and never made a dent. So yeah, that's how my situation's going currently. Kelly's bringing me a chain and tractor, and I'm going to try my absolute hardest not to tear up our landlord's yard, because that's the last thing I want to do, is to mess up somebody's yard, because I don't want anybody messing up my yard.
Well, this is what we got. Just sunk down. Of course, being a big truck, out of all 8 of them tires, you only gonna have 2 that are turning and actually pulling, even with the axle lock engaged. So Kelly is saving the day yet again. She's getting good at pulling people out. Let's hope this tractor does it. Huh? I kind of angling over that way a little. Hope there ain't no snakes in here. Oh, nice. Well, what we're going to try now is, I'm not quite ready for a load. Still got about 100 gallons in there. But we're going to try and take a little bit of weight off this truck, see if it'll pull it in. Well, I got the sprayer filled up. Now we're just dumping water. This thing's heavy with a full load of water. It's, I mean, it holds 24,000 pounds of water. That ain't counting the weight of the truck. I don't know what the weight of the truck is, but it's, I'd say it's probably between 12 and 15,000 pounds at least. All right, let's give it a try for the 3rd time. Oh yeah, there she goes. Well, we got a mess to fix in my landlord's yard now. I hope he's understanding about it. These things happen sometimes. This is going to be the last video I record before Mother's Day, and I know it's not going to air before Mother's Day, but all the mothers out there, I want to wish y'all a very happy Mother's Day. Hope you find it relaxing and everything you want it, but knowing moms, you'll probably be doing something. Also, I want to take this time to wish 2 special women in my life a happy Mother's Day. One, I'd like to wish my mom, Joanna Griggs, a happy Mother's Day. I know you celebrate a lot of them, but I'm sure each one is, but I hope each one is special to you. And then, of course, my wife, Kelly. I can't say enough about her. Everything that she does, juggles, you know, being a mom, working on the farm, and everything else she's got going on. Might not come across on camera all the time, but she's got a big heart and would absolutely do anything for her kids. And considering that I'm always working all the time, I'm not at home as much as I need to be or as I'd like to be, she sure carries a lot of the slack. So definitely want to wish her a very happy Mother's Day. Well, we rolling along pretty good. We got done the first 80-acre farm and got over here on another one. Now we're on some farms where I sprayed the burn down strip. So as you can see, it's a whole lot easier to see the rows. So no problem staying on track here. Well, we just got done for the day. It's about 7:15. Gonna be getting dark soon. We got our sprayer empty. The stuff we're spraying with atrazine in there, definitely don't want to let it sit up overnight, otherwise stuff can settle out and solidify. But anyway, we got about half of our corn ground covered today, so not too bad for an afternoon's worth of work. If the rain don't come in tomorrow morning, we should be able to get it finished up before noon without any problems. So I'll go ahead and end this video right here. I appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you in the next one.